I would just like to welcome everyone on Soapbox Talk Show. We started, I'll talk about our journey also just for 1 minute or so, not more than that. Uh, we started our journey in this lockdown period, and Soapbox Talks is like similar to, I would say, our journey is towards TED Talk Show. But because of lockdown, we had these Zoom meetings and everything. So it has been, it has been now. Almost 6 months non-stop every Thursday 7 to 8 we have been doing this show and calling uh, dignitaries and people from different fields to talk about different subjects, and we are sharing and carrying knowledge, and we are doing this Showbox talk show. And Subhajit was after me for a long time, and I had no dates. Actually, we are booked for next month also. So so we said this is the time, appropriate time before Navratri starts, so let us do this program today. And it is high time that we do this program for Subhajit, who is a great friend of mine, and we know each other for many years now. So once again, welcome to Soapbox Talks, Dr. Sridhara Shetty from Bansanga SM Shetty College. She is Joshi ji, who is having award-winning non-profit organization called Project Mumbai. And we have Professor Doctor, I would say Professor Doctor Saurabh Mehta, who runs as a Chief Academic Officer for Vidyalankar Institute of Sciences. And of course, our main guy is Subhajit Mukherjee, who is the Green Mission, uh, started Green Mission Mumbai. And today we are going to talk about a novel concept which I think everybody has been contributing and helping us to, on EcoBricks. So, which is a great innovation. It is accepted across by youngsters and senior citizens, and the Ministry of Jal Shakti also supports this initiative. And we would like to make this as a national movement. And today's session will be recorded, and it will be like a case study, which I think Subhajit has been talking about. That we will take ideas, suggestions, and what we should be doing forward to make this a national movement or maybe an international movement, so that we are all environment lovers. हमको सभी को अच्छा लगता है कि एनवायरमेंट पर्यावरण को बचाए और कुछ ना कुछ अपना योगदान दे. शिशिर जी अपने हिसाब से दे रहे हैं, श्रीधर शेट्टी अपने हिसाब से दे रहे हैं, सौरभ मेहता अपने हिसाब से दे रहे हैं, सब लोग अपने हिसाब से जो भी कुछ करेंगे अपने नेक्स्ट जनरेशन के लिए काम आएगा. और ये बहुत जरूरी है. अगर हम आज नहीं समझेंगे तो बाद में बहुत बड़ा होगा. और प्लास्टिक हैज बीन द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज फॉर अस टू डिस्पोज, यूज, रीयूज, रिसाइकल कैसे करें, वो बिगेस्ट चैलेंज है अपने लिए. तो हमारे साथ शुभजीत मुखर्जी, फाउंडर ऑफ ग्रीन मिशन मुंबई है. वो कैंपेन कर रहे हैं रिगरसली ऑन इको ब्रिक, जो मेरे पास भी है. आज आपको शायद सभी लोगों को पता होगा. तो मैंने भी शुरू किया है. जब इसे मुझे पता चला तो मैं भी ये कचरा जो भी आता है, वेफर्स का पैकेट या बिस्किट का पैकेट, जो भी होता है, सूखा कचरा जो होता है, ड्राई वेस्ट, आई बीन पुटिंग इट इन द बॉटल एंड आई बीन एक्सप्लेनिंग इन माय सोसाइटी आल्सो. सो आज हम ये पैनल जितने भी है डिग्नेटरीज हमारे हैं, जोशी जी, शेट्टी जी और मेहता सर हमारे साथ में है. उनसे भी सवालत करेंगे. एंड शुभजीत विल टेक द लीड इन आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस एंड वी विल हैव अ डिस्कशन विच विल बी प्रोडक्टिव डिस्कशन एंड हाउ टू टेक दिस फॉरवर्ड. ओके, मैं उनका एक वीडियो भी रन कर लेता हूं जो मेरे पास है.
Hi, this is Shubhajit from Mission Green Mumbai, and what you see right now is a plastic wrapper. This is one of the greatest invention of mankind, but we have made it a villain because we do not know how to reuse it. Unfortunately, आज अगर हम घर में चिप्स लाते हैं या बिस्किट का पैकेट लाते हैं, बिस्किट यानी, या नूडल्स लाते हैं या चॉकलेट खाते हैं, ये रैपर जो उससे बचता है हम उसको डस्टबिन में डाल देते हैं. हमें लगता है कि ये डस्ट है, हमें लगता है ये कूड़ा है, बट ये हमारा सोच बदलने की ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि ये भी एक प्लास्टिक है. ये जो हम डस्टबिन में डाल देते हैं या कहीं भी फेंक देते हैं, ये हवा से उड़ के हो या किसी भी कारण से गंदा हो जाता है. एंड अगर ये प्लास्टिक गंदा हो गया, इसको इस्तेमाल नहीं किया जा सकता है दोबारा. अनफॉर्चुनेटली आज के समय ये जो रैपर्स होते हैं ये या तो लैंडफिल में चले जाते हैं, कहीं कहीं आग लगा दिए जाते हैं, कभी कभी नदियों में चले जाते हैं और समुंदर में जाते हैं, और हम सब अच्छी तरह जानते हैं कि इसके कारण किस तरीके के हमें बीमारियां हो रही हैं, पोल्यूशन फैल रहा है। चाहे एयर की बात करूं या वाटर पोल्यूशन की बात करूं, ऐसे बहुत सारे समस्याएं हैं। लेकिन सबसे बड़ी समस्या ये है कि हम इस जो प्लास्टिक का ये रैपर है इसको हम कूड़ा समझते हैं, जिसका सोच बदलना बहुत ज़रूरी है। आपको शायद जान के खुशी होगी कि यही वो रैपर है। अगर आप ऐसे 10 लाख रैपर हमें देंगे तो वो 1 किलोमीटर के रोड बनाने के काम आता है। इसी तरीके से यही रैपर प्लास्टिक को कलेक्ट करके पेवर ब्लॉक्स बनते हैं, जिससे फुटपाथ बनते हैं। इन्हीं को कलेक्ट करके कॉरुगेटेड शीट्स मतलब छत बनाने के काम आता है। टॉयलेट स्वच्छ भारत अभियान के अंतर्गत इसी से टॉयलेट्स बनाए जाते हैं, ट्रेन में इस्तेमाल होते हैं, केबिन्स बनते हैं, स्कूल्स बनते हैं, हॉस्पिटल्स भी बनते हैं। लेकिन ये तभी हो सकता है जब एज सिटीजन्स, एज आप और मैं इन टाइप के रैपर्स को साफ़ रखें और इसको रिसाइकलिंग में डालें। इसको म्यूनसिपलिटी को हमें देना है एज सूखा कचरा, लेकिन साफ़ सुथरे हालत में। इसके लिए मैं आपको आज दिखाना चाहता हूँ एक छोटा सा उपाय, वो है ये प्लास्टिक का बोतल। हम ये क्या कर रहे हैं, सबको यही रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं कि ये जो रैपर है आपके पास, ये आप फेंकिए मत, ये आप सिंपल तरीके से इस बोतल में डाल दीजिए। आपको बस घर में ही इस टाइप के बोतल आपको मिल जाएंगे, चाहे कोल्ड ड्रिंक का बोतल हो या पानी पीने का बोतल हो। इसको पेट बॉटल कहते हैं। आपको बस ये खोलना है इसका ढक्कन और इसको छोटे टुकड़े करके इसको अंदर डाल देने हैं, और जितना हो सके डंडी से इसको पुश करके टाइट करके बनाने हैं, ताकि जितना हो सके प्लास्टिक इस रैपर के अंदर, इस पर्टिकुलर बोतल के अंदर बंद हो जाए। इसको हमने इको ब्रिक का नाम दिया है। ये वर्ल्ड में हर जगह इको ब्रिक के नाम से जाना जाता है। इसमें एक बहुत बड़ा फ़ायदा है कि जैसे पिछले लगभग 1 महीने का मेरा प्लास्टिक जो भी है ये सब इसी में बंद है। ये सूखा रहता है, ये गंदा नहीं होता, और जब ये भर जाएगा मैं ये कबाड़ी वाले को दे दूंगा या रिसाइकलर को दे दूंगा या म्यूनसिपलिटी को दे दूंगा। उनको सेग्रीगेट करना बहुत आसान हो जाता है। वो एक जगह इसको रखते हैं और वो अपने सर्टिफाइड एनजीओज़ को ये रिसाइकलिंग के लिए दे देते हैं। पूरे दुनिया में आज ये बहुत बड़ा सुपर हिट तरीका है प्लास्टिक वेस्ट मैनेज करने का, और आपसे मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आप भी इसको घर में बनाएं। गीले कचरे को गीले कचरे में डालें, सूखे कचरे को सूखे कचरे में डालें, और प्लास्टिक जो कचरा नहीं है उसका आप इको ब्रिक बना के फिर हैंड ओवर कीजिए। इससे आप इस देश की उन्नति में बहुत बड़ा योगदान दे सकते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच।
थॉट बहुत अच्छी है, इट्स अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल आइडिया, बट taking it to the citizens, taking it to the real individuals who will actually accept it, implement it, taking it to the authorities कि उनको ये पसंद आए, taking it to the recyclers जो इनको accept करे, and bringing these plastic as a material back to the market, back to the industry, back to the citizens is something that is we are looking at. And I'm extremely grateful to all the panelists right now because they are all my mentors जिन्होंने पिछले 3 महीने में मुझे बहुत सारा इनपुट्स दिया है। मैं अभी क्या बताऊं, I mean this was just a thought and there is a space जहां हम इसको initially experiment करना चाहते थे। तो श्रीधर सर हैं जिन्होंने सबसे पहले इस आइडिया को I wanted to try this with a very big group ताकि वो बनाए और एक फीडबैक आ सके। सो श्रीधर सर, थैंक यू सो मच कि आपने इस आइडिया को एक्सेप्ट किया, एंड इट इज़ नॉट जस्ट एक्सेप्टेंस बट वी हैव मोर देन 2300 स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ SM Shetty College being part of this and working towards this in a very big way, and सभी स्टूडेंट्स इस चीज़ को बना रहे हैं आज, and that is a huge volume that has come forward. Similarly, we have there's a lot of people from the municipal corporation, recyclers who had been focusing on this. And today is a day where I, like 3 महीना मेहनत करने के बाद, why I am talking to all of you today is to take your inputs on कि अभी तक हमने जो achieve किया है, are we towards the right direction and how we should move further on this. So Vivek Saxena ji भी हैं, अभी मैं देख रहा हूँ काफी सब, they are all very seriously working, they are part of this internal team of EcoBrick initiative of EcoBrick India. So as a next step, I think सबसे पहले तो I'm thankful to Bharat sir. Bharat sir is a motivator. He is a mentor for many people like me who wants to do something in life. And he is not just a financial expert and computer forensic expert, but his organization had been grooming people like me. I am the person who got into environment. उसके पीछे भरत जी का बहुत बड़ा हाथ है. तो इनफैक्ट आज जो मैं जिस प्लेटफॉर्म पे हूँ या पूरा लाइफ जो मैंने डेडिकेट किया है, थैंक यू सर. मैं सबके सामने आपको हाथ जोड़ के थैंक यू फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल बोलना चाहूंगा कि थैंक यू फॉर गिविंग मी दिस चांस टू वर्क फॉर environment. And would you like to introduce the panelist today? What do you say, sir?
आप इंट्रोड्यूस कर दीजिए.
Okay. So as a next step, I think as and when I have some doubts, I will go to each one of the panelists and ask them. So Sridhar sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
I definitely, I mean, thankful to you. आप बहुत time से इसमें लगे हैं, and with all the students and all the entire team, you had been focusing in this particular. आपका photo नहीं आ रहा है for some reason. I don't know what happened.
It will come. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now I feel good.
Yeah.
So great support from the entire student. I'm कल्पना जी का भी तो नाम मैं लूंगा ही, because without her I could not even ये manage नहीं हो पाता. So what do you see right now? I mean, after this EcoBrick effort of the student, what kind of feedback you are getting from this huge volunteer base that you have?
Good evening, everybody. All the esteemed panelists. Sir, once we are into this, because we are giving sufficient freedom to the students right from the beginning, for the social perspective, for example, it may be gender sensitization or environment sensitization. Right from the beginning, we are giving such activities to the students. When there is a free environment, I think there would be free flow of ideas also. So this is one of the breakthroughs. I must refer the name of Professor Kalpana Roy Menon, and she has given it as a project work to the students. Big things will start with a small activity in the beginning. So once it has happened, I think everybody was very happy. And sir, in SM Shetty Degree College, we have 2,300 students. And I have taken this to the management. Management is quite happy. And there are 8,000 students in the campus and 4,000 in another campus. With the support of the management, we can involve all the students and even all the faculty also. And more than that, we have 38 committees and associations in the college. For example, you might have heard about NSS, or you might have been a resource person for many NSS activities and all that. We can target nearby 10 to 15 schools. So in that way, we can take it forward. But as you said in the beginning, that awareness is important. What kind of awareness? For example, I will make two statements. The statement is, we have not inherited this environment from our forefathers. Rather, we have borrowed it from our future generation. Therefore, we have an enormous responsibility to sustain it and to hand it over to the future generation. Otherwise, they will not excuse us. So this is the awareness we have to create. So when we have given so much of freedom to the students, so sir, for example, right from the beginning, I am saying, without community service, without social service, education is incomplete. Education is incomplete. So we have to sensitize to the society. We have to sensitize to the environment. So in that way, sir, we can take it forward. Now, the feedback is enormous. Not only the BMM department, even the student council is involved. All my faculty members involved. Not only the faculty, even the non-teaching staff, even the management. So it's a cohesive group. Definitely, sir, we will take it forward.
Always believe in engaging youths, and you have set the right example where the right guidance to me where and when I'm referring to me means those who are also going to take this up in future is where we can engage youths. It's a message to all the respected principals and education institutions where this is the set example where we can engage. If I'm talking about Mumbai, we have 17 lakh students, and if we get help from all the principals and getting all the students in place, we reach all the families who are staying here, and that is how engagement will happen. As an introduction of this campaign, it will be really great. Now as a next as an because here we are all like being specific domain experts are sitting here, and I would have never thought of the topic of recycling plastic if Shishir Joshi sir was not there. Looking at his work, looking at his passion and way he has brought citizens together, that's the very thing came to mind. Let's be together. So I'm extremely honored that we have Shishir Joshi sir who is there with us, and I had been taking a lot of inputs for years now. अभी मेरी कोशिश है सर कि आप मुझे इसमें हम सभी को थोड़ा तरफ से कुछ गाइड कर सकें कि challenge in what is the best way to engage results for the nation.
Shubhajit, thank you. You're being very kind, and it's nice to be a part of an activity where everybody is equally passionate and involved. इसमें जब तक पागलपन नहीं होता है तब तक बात आगे नहीं बढ़ेगी. ये तो पहली बात रही. मेरा तो ये कहना है जैसे एसएम शेट्टी ने कहा, जैसे आप कह रहे हो, जैसे भरत जी कह रहे हैं कि होता क्या है कि एनवायरनमेंट एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट है कि जब इन्वॉल्वमेंट वही लोग करते हैं जो जिन्हें उसके बारे में पता has been to get people who are been interested to get them involved. To give you a simple example, plastic is one subject. मैं अगर कहूँ कि ये 2 प्लास्टिक की बोतल्स है, tell me which is a good plastic, which is a bad plastic. Most people will not know what is good and what is bad. Now, how do we explain to them to reduce plastic or recycle plastic? We tell them that environment is getting damaged. If my hands hurt, I see an injury, I go to a doctor. But if I tell them that the environment is bad because they don't see that. They can breathe air and see everything around them and they don't see any challenge happening. तो उन्हें पता ही नहीं चलता है कुछ negative बात हो भी रही है. And keeping that in mind, we've got people involved. And that is where when we started the plastic recyclathon, and I link it to EcoBricks also, and what we are planning to do after our conversation, is we told people, you just donate your plastic. So donate करके क्या करें, उसको हमने शब्द दे दिया दान. प्लास्टिक दान कीजिए. और लोगों का कैसा होता है कि जब तक दान होता है तो लोगों को लगता है मोक्ष मिलेगा. तो आपके प्लास्टिक को दान करने से आपको मोक्ष मिलेगा. फिर प्लास्टिक दान से करें क्या? तो हमने कहा हम उस प्लास्टिक को रिसाइकल करेंगे. Now plastic recycling is also business for a lot of people, which I'm happy about. But what we did was we decided to recycle it into something useful for the city. So if you recollect, Shubhajit, you were part of the painting process. We painted benches, we made benches, we made t-shirts, we made pencil boxes, and we are giving it to people so that people see कि जो मेरी pencil, जो मेरा टूथब्रश मैंने डोनेट किया, या टूटी हुई बोतल मैंने, या पुरानी साइकिल खिड़की में पड़ी हुई 10 साल से जो अब 200 रुपए में भी नहीं बिकेगी, वो मैंने दान कर दी. दान से मुझे मोक्ष मिला, लेकिन उस दान से किसी और को कुछ मिल जाए. But what we are planning to do, and now we are in the Limca Book of Records for people's participation. So it is not our effort, it's what people want to do. And our passion is, can we involve people? Because yes, students are getting involved, but till mass level involvement does not happen, it cannot become a movement. And what we need to do is we need to make it into a movement where everybody feels proud कि हाँ मैंने एक इको ब्रिक बनाई. तो शुरुआत एक से ही हो जाए, कोई बात नहीं. वो इको ब्रिक चैलेंज की वही बात है कि मैं एक से शुरू करूं. एंड दैट इज व्हाट वी आर प्लानिंग टू डू नाउ. आ प्लास्टिक रिसाइक्लाथॉन व्हिच इज नाउ इन इट्स 3rd year. इस साल ऑफ कोर्स अक्टूबर में जो प्लास्टिक डोनेशन हुआ, यू विल बी सरप्राइज्ड, वी कलेक्टेड 2.5 टन्स यानी 2,500 केजी प्लास्टिक लोगों ने डोनेट किया डिस्पाइट द पैंडेमिक हैपनिंग। लोग घर से नहीं निकल पा रहे हैं, फिर भी हमारे स्टूडेंट वॉलंटियर्स ने अलग अलग जगह से बिल्डिंग से जो प्लास्टिक कलेक्ट किया और उसी प्लास्टिक को हम इक्वल अमाउंट ऑफ वेट में हम अनाज लोगों को देने वाले। बट व्हाट वी आर डूइंग इज फ्रॉम दिवाली ऑनवर्ड्स वी आर गेटिंग इनटू द इको चैलेंज। We are saying every building should have a minimum of a few people who should come up with a eco brick and say, can we create a contest? Can we create a challenge? And for every eco brick that somebody shares with us, we'll try to incentivize it where somebody needy gets some benefit. So I'm not only contributing to the environment benefit, I'm competing with my neighbor to who can do a better job of making the environment better. So this is where my submission is, Shubhajit, that I would like to spread this and make this viral for everybody to feel eco brick नहीं बनाया तो फिर क्या किया।
Oh,
तो वैसे है। Over
so
to you,
nice of
Shubhajit.
you. Amazing. Thank you. Sir, this is the eco brick. लोग MLP को बहुत ही गंदी नजर से देखते हैं। They always कह रहे MLP मतलब सिरदर्द। चाहे मैं म्यूनिसिपैलिटी की बात करूं या बड़े बड़े एक्सपर्ट्स की बात करूं, definitely if I talk this eco brick is nothing but a collection of MLP in a PET bottle. तो सर हम इस चीज को किस किस तरीके से इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, थोड़ा इसके बारे में अगर आप कुछ शेयर कर सकते हैं वर्ड्स।
ये तो शुभजीत it's like gold right now. सोना है तो इसको what all can we do, मतलब with lot of people said, मतलब see the big solution also is to reduce plastic, but the fact is that's not something which a Shubhajit or a Bharat or a Mr. Shetty can do. It's something which the government has to take a call. Now in the absence of the government doing or not doing something on that, the second role is by the citizens, which is a huge force in itself. And while we recycle is one part of it so that it does not go into a landfill, this can be used for so many things. Roads is one, because we are actually creating steel out of it. In the sense, when I say steel, I mean something solid. So in that, we can make roads out of it. We can make houses out of it. It's a great solution for low cost housing. In a country and a state where housing is a huge challenge, can we use these eco bricks to replicate structures? We make shelters, we make rooftops for bus shelters, and we make small housing colonies and shanties for people who really need help. You know, so many people in Mumbai do not have a shelter to sleep on. Can we create spaces, the space the government can do? This is a far more economical way, and it's a far more solid way. Yes, parallelly, of course, we reduce plastic, but at the same time, of whatever is available, we incentivize people to make it exciting enough and make other people who need help, provide them with shelter. Shobhajit?
Amazing. That gives very much big confidence to me and the entire campaign of EcoBreak across the nation. And sir, you will be happy to know we have participants from Patna, Surat, Vishakhapatnam, Tiruchirappalli, and I mean the huge list. People are part of this, and a lot of them are already here in the Zoom conversation we are having today. I would like to get real-time inputs from Saurabh sir. Thank you, Saurabh ji. Sorry to keep you waiting for a while.
Shobhajit, if I could just interrupt, you know, there's a very prominent name I can see in this entire list of guests is Jyoti Mapsekar. And Jyoti Mapsekar ji is one of the doyens of this entire space of waste collection and distribution and employment among women in Mumbai. She's a national figure, and I can see her name. If Jyoti ji is still here, we would love to have her contribution on 100%. What can be done at a later stage. I'll leave it to you. And just to convey my regards to Jyoti ji, who's here on this. Sri Mukti Sangathan is what she runs, but she's here also on this. So over to you, Jyoti. Yes.
Thank you. So thankful to you, Jyoti ji, for being here. So I would definitely need advice now, where we need to understand many aspects. Saurabh ji, you are a technical expert, you are a technocrat. Technically, you can guide big movements, and technology plays a very important role today. So I really wanted to understand your point of view, your viewpoint on EcoBrick, the idea, the concept. You had been being as a backbone to this initiative for quite some times now, and you had been very enthusiastic about it. And there was also discussion of developing apps, developing the back end on this.
Yeah.
So I really need your thoughts on this.
Yeah, so thank you, Subhajit ji and Bharat sir and all our esteemed guests to have me on this particular like a panel. So very good evening to everyone. So starting with your question, so I may say that that environment is like a very key point, and I think Sridhar sir has actually summarized in a very good point that this environment that we are borrowing from our future generation, so it doesn't belong to us, and we are responsible for that, and we are also accountable for that whatever we are going to do, it need to be we have to give answers to our next generation. So starting with this particular question, I may say I wanted to actually mention one particular name, engineer Raja Gopalan Vasudevan. So he is, I can say, started with this idea to utilize the waste plastic into something. I think he has actually started in somewhere around in 2000, 2001. I do not recollect that year perfectly. So he started to use this plastic in making the roads, and that's how that initiative have been recognized even at the government level, and then it is even many of the state BMCs, they mention that thing that whenever you are making a road, you need to make sure that certain percentage of your road need to be made by this kind of like a technique. So what Shishi sir said, that government has to make some kind of like a policy right now. Okay, there are many environment lover, or we are taking initiative from our side that we have to push this, but I think it will get a better push if there is some kind of like a government policy related to that. Then when we are talking about this kind of like a brick, that is a fantastic idea. I may say it is a very simple idea but have a very big impact. So we also need to start thinking about this, I may say, some kind of like a application. So where we can start using this kind of like a bricks, maybe in some kind of like a construction, maybe developing some kind of like a parks or a public community places or something. So we need to start using this. Then only I think people will start value into it, and then they will invest their time into this. Now, before I just say, I mean, I just wanted to share a very simple my experience. I mean, sometimes back there was some campaign by Amul or which particular company, I do not remember, that when you are actually asking for that milk plastic ki theli aati hai, you do not need to cut it. You just need to put one cut, and then you, so that small, even that small part is not going as a separate thing, because in plastic, small things we need to recycle becomes like almost impossible, but when you have a bigger thing, it is very easy. So I may request everyone that please have this practice. Whenever you have a milk plastic ki thali with you, do not cut it as a separate like a tip, but just put a cut and then take out the milk. So, and I see that thing, it is, even though it is like a very small tip, but making a big impact. Now again, coming back to bricks, so I just wanted to know, maybe from Shishi sir also, I mean, just for my curiosity, I would like to know its application part and also its sustainability in a long run.
Shishir sir, would you like to answer to this? So in fact, I can share the applications. If I talk about applications, it is a raw material. What you're looking, this is not an eco brick or not a bottle. It's a raw material, and it's a plastic as raw material. So anything where we can use recycle, word recycle, wherever a recycled form of plastic can be used to create a product, this can play an important role. So there are many examples are all there. You convert it into a small plastic granules and reuse it in 100 and whatever things you want to make. But if I talk about citizens participation, where if somebody is doing for free of cost as their own initiative to do something for the nation, what we want to do is we want to use this which will be for public interest. When I'm talking about benches or roads or corrugated sheets which becomes or sheets that can be made into toilets or schools or hospitals, anywhere these can be utilized. So it has a raw material. जैसे हम hard plastic collect करते हैं, ये भी हम plastic collect कर रहे हैं, which will go to the recyclers. अब जो चाहे इसका बनाया जा सकता है. There are n number of videos available on the internet where reuse and sustainability can be discussed on. उसके बारे में मैं आपको अलग से भेज
Thank you.
दूंगा.
Yeah, sure.
So
Yeah.
I'll again come back to you, sir, because I will need all of your message to the government, message to the authorities, and how they can start this particular project at their level. So Jyoti ma'am, I would request you if you can come for a while and share your vision and guide us in this small effort that we are putting in.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Welcome, ma'am. I'm sorry, I did not see your name. I just noticed it.
No,
I mean,
that's fine. That's fine.
It's our privilege that you are here.
No, Manisha Pradhan of Thane Municipal Corporation insisted that I should be there. So that's why I participated. I'm working with waste pickers who are recycling plastic for many years and contributing raw material to the recycling factories. So this is their long time role, and not only they are also collecting paper and all the material. And still if you see the entire recycling industry, they are at the bottom, and they just pick up and so we are just working. My organization Sri Mukti Sangatna is working for their cause. Now, yes, it's a great idea to get, this new name you have given, EcoBrick, is very interesting. And so I was also wondering, what is this EcoBrick? So I feel that we should see that waste pickers also be part of this process. Otherwise, this is their rosy roti, it's livelihood for them. And if we start collecting, then who will give them? And still, there is a problem here that waste pickers don't collect this material. So we are demanding to government. We have our national organization. So we are demanding to government that whenever they are having EPR rules, still there were suggestions and all that. They should give support price to waste pickers to collect this. So this is so light. And if waste pickers start collecting it, it's they have to 1,000 bags, and they hardly get to 10-15 rupees for that, and they have to bend 1,000 times. So see the labor involved into that. So it is good to collect. Citizens should have a responsible action, and they should give their this MLP through waste pickers, but the manufacturers who are now responsible. Earlier rules, they were not responsible. So earlier rules, only citizens, municipalities were responsible. Now citizens are also responsible, and manufacturers are also responsible. So this support price should be given to waste pickers so that it will be utilized properly for making some products. And I also appeal to people that it is not only utilizing or using recycling plastic, but in our slogan of solid waste management, there is also a word called reduce, and we just don't think about that. So in the rules it is written that manufacturers have been given only 3 years period to have eco-friendly products. So while campaigning, we should also talk about that there should be eco-friendly packaging, so that we don't have to do all these efforts. There should be eco-friendly packaging, and waste pickers should be involved, and support price should be given. These are our 3 major issues.
So this is a great suggestion, and in fact, I will make sure that, as I said, that this particular effort is to come up a direct message to the government, to the stakeholders, to the authorities, to the recyclers, where we can all bind and work together towards this issue. Because MLP was ignored, and we are requesting citizens to pack the MLP in this bottle, and where we can think together how to reuse it, or how to even in fact reduce it or end it forever. I mean, there are a lot of ways we need to look at it. So thank you so much, ma'am. This will definitely be a very important pointer that we are going to take further, and similar pointers I need from all of you. So now I would
Once
request
again,
Sridhar sir.
I would just like to thank Mr. Shishir Joshi recognizing me.
Jyoti ji, who does not recognize you? You're such a leader
Thank
in
you.
this space. Thank you.
So nice of you. Sridhar sir, please come, and I really need a message which can take it to the government, to the authorities, to the municipalities who are actually working in this structure, and what role they can play or what we can expect from them.
Okay. Sir, when Swachh Bharat Abhiyan came, I'm giving the example of Bombay. Most of the colleges have adopted railway stations for cleaning up. And SM Shetty College has taken for the last 2 to 3 years Vikrori railway station for cleaning up. Even personally, I also went there along with the students and the faculty to clean up. Now, taking to the government level, I think, sir, we have to meet the environmental minister first. The environmental minister who is closely connected to that. And we have to convince that, sir, say no to plastic or levying fine, all those things. I think we have not succeeded to the extent possible. Not possible. Still it is going on and going on. And we have to convince the minister through their proper channel and all that. We are going to take up this issue in a big way. And this is one of the areas we can reduce maximum damage to the environment. And if this comes as a state policy, we can take it up. For example, sir, in the rural areas, I think even the Gram Panchayats can take it up. And they will take up with a holistic mindset. And nearby schools and all that, nearby schools, they can take it up in a very holistic way. But one question, sir, yes, we are making the eco bricks. Its uses and sustainability, I think we should have the clarity about that. We should have the clarity. So even the Vice Chancellor we can take, because, sir, 800 colleges in Mumbai and 800 NSS units spread across in Mumbai. This is, I'm talking about only the Bombay University. So many universities are there. And at the national level, 40,000 colleges are there, 750 universities are there. And if they think holistically with a lot of ideological underpinnings, all that, I think we can convince the ministers in this way, and we have to convince that it should become a state policy. Then the people will be involved.
100%. 100%. I think this will not be difficult, and personally, I got connected with all the ministers, and I've seen the way they are seriously working towards it. And whatever you are telling, it is like music to their ears, and I'm sure they will be very happy to engage in this initiative. Thank you so much. I would also now need comments from Shishir sir. Please share your message to the government and the authorities.
I think it's very important that this is not a movement which is only driven by law, because we have often seen laws, but it has to be a law, that is one. It has to be an implementable law, that is two. It has to be a law which, if violated, should be punishable, which is three. So that is the role which the government needs to play. On our part, like others on the panel are talking about, citizens need to play a very important role. And it is to be looked at from a 360 point, because this is also a matter of livelihood for a few people. We need to ensure that livelihoods are not lost. But at the end of the day, we also need to keep in mind environment, because what a lot of people are talking about, that we are seeing COVID, which is a huge challenge facing all of us. But COVID is only the semi-finals. Environment is the final.
Yeah.
That's the big challenge that's facing all of us. And if we do not address environment as a concern, treating it as a do or die, um, it definitely will not be a do, it will only be a die. So that's my request to the government and for all those who wish to participate. This is the time.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Saurabh sir, would you like to share something for the message for the government?
Yeah, sure. I mean, that is very, necessary that government also like come up with some policies and then initiatives. But besides that, I feel that it should be taken up from all the levels, right? From individual level to a community level or even to like a state level, and that is like required. And as Indian society, we have like a big influence from the I can say religion side and other thing. So I may say that we may also include them because they are the influencer, right? So if it is they also like attached with this kind of like a initiative, so the acceleration that we are going to get, it will be like more. So that's the point that I wanted to make. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. In fact, all of you will be very happy to know that this topic has been considered in Mann Ki Baat, and we are just waiting the good news when it will be telecasted. We really hope that our Honorable Prime Minister takes out the time and talks about this beautiful effort. So back to Bharat sir. Thank you so much. Sir, would you like to say something and before we close the session for today?
No, I will definitely answer, but there is a question from someone.
Yeah.
He says that, can you tell us something more about the BMC Waste Management Department? Because I think most of the panelists are involved with the BMC. Would you throw some highlights, Subhajit, yourself, how BMC management works and what is their role in controlling this MLP plastic and all, and how MLP can be effective? Because
Okay.
there was a very good suggestion by Jyoti Mapsekar, about the MLP, because I think the waste collectors, they have to bend every time and they don't get that much of money, so they are not interested in collecting that waste, but they would rather collect bigger waste where they get more money. So what is the BMC's role?
I think I may not be the right person, but yes, BMC is already doing a very big work where, as a part of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, wet waste and dry waste awareness campaign is something that everyone started with. And today it is very good news that BMC is collecting dry waste separately, which includes MLP plastic right from the housing societies, not just Mumbai, but across the nation, and where good work has been done, but somewhere a lot of things have not worked well because of lack of citizens' participation. And that's what we are trying to work on in terms of EcoBrick here. We have taken up this topic. And Jyoti ma'am, would you like to share something on this?
Yes, yes. What I would like to say is that government, is not creating enough awareness. Now take this COVID. At this time, everybody is using masks. But while advertising, government doesn't say that. They just say that put the mask into a separate, garbage bag or garbage basket. Okay, but they are not saying that it should be given separate. So, though in the 2016 rules, it is clearly mentioned that domestic hazardous waste or this kind of hazardous waste, they all should not be mixed. It should be separate. But people just don't know. You see all the posters, they will say only dry waste, wet waste, dry waste, wet waste. Nothing about hazardous waste. So all the hazardous waste, including sanitary napkins, including diapers, including, they're all containing plastics. So either we should demand that the plastic should not be there in diapers and sanitary napkins, and also the mask and all which are infectious. See, human beings are collecting it, whether they are municipal workers or waste pickers. But we are not just bothered about them, and government is also not giving clear instructions to the citizens that all hazardous waste should be separated. So this also comes into light kind of plastic only, which then again goes, even sanitary napkins are put in a thin plastic bag and they all go to dumping ground and stay there, because no waste picker or municipal worker is going to take that bag where inside there are sanitary napkins. So there should be a campaign that sanitary napkins and wrappers should not be wrapped in a plastic bag, but they should be in the paper. They should be separated. Why somebody should pick? I mean, why people, hardly 15 or 20% people in Mumbai segregate the waste. Now, though, there is a fashion that there are contractors who are collecting all the waste. They are taking monthly money from housing societies, and what they are doing is a 200 rupees or something per month per flat, and they are collecting all waste. In the rules, it is written that even if they are collecting, they have to collect segregated waste and not non-segregated waste. Nobody listens and nobody bothers about it. So ultimately, it goes to dumping ground. Mumbai's dumping ground is full.
Very big concern.
So really, what we have to do is to pressurize government that they should make segregation compulsory, and all this mask and infectious waste should not go in the domestic waste.
Definitely, yes. And in fact, I totally agree with your inputs, and it is true. It is not. Just to add to your point, this is a eco bricks collecting their used mask in the eco brick so that it can be recycled properly. So again, thank you so much, all of you. And
No, we have some people waiting also.
Have a closing note.
Subhajit sir, we have some people who would like to contribute. Let's give them an opportunity also and hear them.
Yes, please.
I mean, I would start with
Definitely, I would request
Mili ji or Dharmendra Kharji who would like to contribute and talk about this eco brick.
Yeah.
Of course, there are 1 second. Yes, of course, there are a lot of challenges. This is a very serious issue of pollution, and we are answerable to our next generation. At the same time, there are vested interests also, and they would like to sell more plastic, package it in a very good way. So we need to take a balanced view of packaging using different material, reduce plastic, and also look at the environmental issue like MLP plastic, which does not dissolve in a different, there are process, right? She should knows about it in terms of plastic waste management. So this will become very, very big issue in the next 20 years time if you continue using plastic. And this eco-brick, I think, will be a great innovation if we segregate dry waste and wet waste, which is happening in Europe also. I think if you know, in Europe there are different colors. We started that same concept in India, but especially cities, nobody using it. So there is implementation issue. There is government layer propaganda which is not there, and awareness issue. These three issues are there. So we need to create awareness about pollution, how to control through this eco brick. That's what my take on this entire thing is. So I would love Dharmendra sir, I think you are waiting. मिली जी आपको बात भी लेता हूँ 2 मिनट. Yes sir, बोलिए.
Yes sir. Really, I am very, very thankful, and it's such a amazing innovation, I can say. And मैं बोलूँगा why, मतलब सवाल आता है हम क्यों नहीं करेंगे? It is one of the best. The day I think 15 days before Subhajit was shared me one link, and for this eco brick, after 5 minutes I started. Then the amazing journey. I think on that day onward, not a single plastic. You imagine your घर में plastic को store करना भी also big challenge. What is a superb way you can store the, forget about whatever doing. What are the best way we can store the plastics? And हमारा जो कचरा में हमको manage करना भी घर में इतना मुश्किल होता है. If you go to the bathroom, you will find n number of things. You are everybody taking some medicine pouches, everything. There are n number of plastics in our home. और अगर हमने सबको अलग करके रख देते हैं, घर में भी क्लीन हो जाता है, घर में भी स्वच्छ भारत हो जाता है, एंड लिमिटेड प्लेस वी कैन मैनेज मेनी प्लास्टिक्स. सो दैट इज, मैं समझ नहीं पाता हूँ ये क्यों नहीं, इट इज कैन बी रिवोल्यूशन. एंड सर ने बोला कि एनएसएस वन ऑफ द बेस्ट स्कूल कॉलेजेस. मैं जो बताता हूँ, मेरा हमारा जो जर्नी था, तो मोर विल डू द वर्कशॉप काइंड ऑफ थिंग सोसाइटीज. लेकिन हमने 3 साल पहले हमने एक नवी मुंबई में एक छोटा सा बताऊं सीडबॉल का शुरू किया था जर्नी. हम वर्कशॉप के जरिए से 50-100 वर्कशॉप वी हैव डन वॉलंटरली एवरी स्कूल कॉलेजेस पब्लिक पार्क्स. और उसी का इम्पैक्ट अभी देख रहे हैं. खारघर इज वन ऑफ द ग्रीन कैपिटल ऑफ इंडिया, वी कैन से एवरीबॉडी इज प्लांटिंग ए ट्री. देयर आर मोर नर्सरी शॉप देन द किराना शॉप इन नवी मुंबई. सो we have to do it in a big way, and it's amazing. And उसी दिन से 15 दिन से I did not throw a single plastics.
Thank you, sir.
हमने my son monitoring my wife so that not a single pouch of milk कभी डस्टबिन जाना नहीं
Wife
चाहिए.
को कंट्रोल करना मुश्किल है.
Dharmendra ji, I am extremely grateful to you for getting the entire Mahindra family into this. And मेरे पास confirmation आया है कि Mahindra Life Spaces is going to use these to make roads. So I am grateful to you for being the connect with the entire Mahindra. And you are a green hero of Mahindra. जो मैं हमेशा आनंद जी आपके बारे में अक्सर ट्वीट करते रहते हैं. So salute your work and your passion, sir.
No, that's every individual model. You can think Mahindra is not talking about a CSR now. Mahindra and Tech Mahindra, it's ISR now. That's he's taking every individual. Now it's a brand name. In the 75th of the Mahindra, Anand Mahindra, we have launched the ISR applications. So
Individual social responsibility. Wow, individual social responsibility. Amazing.
Every individual. And follow my website. Yeah.
Amazing.
So you can do, definitely. I am there.
And the superwoman we have Millie ji. Haji?
Yeah, and I am going Odisha, and Odisha is the best place. Odisha, I have 30 districts and 30 superpower teams are there. And I will definitely take this concept to my own ISR way.
Array, sir. So kind of you, sir. So kind of you. The superwoman Millie madam is here,
Oh my
and
God.
she got honored by the Ministry of Jal Shakti for the EcoBrick initiative. She brought it to the small kids of her society, and the way kids are coming and working together. इनको एक गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से पोस्टर भी इनका बना के दिया गया है. So first of all, congratulations to you, Millie ji.
Thanks.
And you had always been a blessing to be there to support good work, and thanks to you for encouraging me also. आपको देख के मैं भी बहुत आगे बढ़ रहा हूँ. So what do you feel, I mean, now after so much of efforts today about
First of all, I feel honored that you're giving me a chance to talk. Actually, this can go on a massive way, but the only thing is that because due to pandemic times, people are not ready to come down. We want to speak to them personally, because face-to-face talking is more important than actually showing them on screens and all that. Like here, see, I have 10 bottles around me here only itself, already collected. I go down to my grocery and I tell them, कि आपके पास जितने भी प्लास्टिक चिप्स के पैकेट्स है सब मुझे दे दो. And that's the reason I collected 10 bottles. Otherwise, it's not possible so much. But I instilled it into all the kids in our building. We had a small gathering together under the building, and I just told them the causes and I showed them the video, and they were really impressed. First of all, I got impressed. I was the one who was more impressed, and that's the reason I could also impress others. And I think this should go in a big way. Once the pandemic times are over, I think I'll surely visit all the schools and I'll instill it into all the kids, because the kids are the main people who can actually pass this message on to their families. And that's how the news goes.
Suggestions, this will all be taken to the authorities, and I'm sure we will get things together. Currently, our complete focus is moving around EcoBrick, and I really hope the discussion, the points, the suggestions, this will play an important role in structuring, making a proper guidelines for how we can collect it, how we can make it, as well as how we can reuse it. Thank you again of you, and great suggestions we have received.
One of the engineering colleges here near Nagpur had done certain work on this. They had created certain potters also out of this.
Amazing,
Similar type
amazing.
of.
I think that's a great example.
Yeah, I'll try to find out if I can get some photographs of them, and to whom I should send.
You can send it to me also. There is a link, email ID given, soapboxtalks20@gmail.com.
Achha. okay, I'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thank you.
Subhajit,
So,
we should be ending the session now.
yeah, I mean, any of the ideas which we can have more of the ideas that is better for us.
Yeah, yeah.
Or Millie ma'am, you want to share more thoughts because you are actively working on daily basis.
Oh, I'm just waiting for the schools to start so I can just go into all the schools and inform the kids about this because they'll be more
Oh.
excited about it.
Definitely. Amazing. And I received 20 bottles in a courier. It had their names and environment message written on them.
Wow.
एक जन ने लिखा था जाओ और जीत के आओ. I don't know कौन सा war है.
So,
Amazing things.
yeah. So thanks. I think we need to thank our panel members and all the participants who have come on this Soapbox Talks platform today. So we are grateful. Soapbox Talks 20, is grateful to Dr. Sridhar Shetty, Jyoti Mapsekar ji, Shishir sir, Saurabh Mehta, and all people who have participated, given the valuable suggestions to us. And yes, I mean, Subhajit Mukherjee will take this forward with the government, Jal Shakti, and relevant authorities. And yes, I mean, as a team, and suggestions can be put together, and we can make this successful. And hopefully, we'll reduce pollution also in the near future. And our next generation will be happy that yes, we at least did something for our kids. So thanks once again to Subhajit Mukherjee also for taking this initiative of Eco Bricks and a wonderful idea. So last, I think Subhajit can have something to say about this program today.
So, I mean, Soapbox Talks had been playing a very important role. And in fact, it was my out of advantage that I had good connection with you, sir. So I got a chance to speak, and bringing so many good minds together for a cause. This will help us to present our case in a better way to the authorities, because we are all talking solutions. We are not complaining. We have the solution with us, and with all the minds together, we are going to achieve what we always wanted. That's a thing which is going to stay with us forever, and they is going to work for us forever. It will not go to dumping ground. It will not be burned. It will not be ending. We will reuse it and reuse it, and also in a way where we also want to minimize its usage. So I think it's a win-win scenario for all of us, and thankful to all of you for supporting and being part of this difficult campaign. Actually, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Bharat bhai.
Thank you, Shishir sir.
Very
Thank you.
nice session.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wonderful, sir.
Sridhar sir, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.